Hello everyone, Dennis Denef with Highrise New York here. I want to talk to you about a couple of things today, and most importantly, the residential real estate market. Highrise New York is a residential real estate broker here in Manhattan. We are on 42nd Street and 9th Avenue, and we are mostly involved in residential resales and sale of um, luxury condominiums and co-ops. Um, a lot of people trying to. We've been talking about the residential real estate market here in New York City, speculating, trying to figure it out if the market will change, whether it will continue to be a seller's market or buyers will take the upper hand. We know 2015 um, has been exhausting for buyers, constantly having to comply with the demands of the sellers, and maybe this is coming to an end, maybe not. I wanted to point out we have Brick Underground, correct? New York Times and New York Magazine, Cranes, Wall Street Journal. Basically, each one of those they've been recycling the same information. Um, 2015 was a strong year, especially the last quarter. We saw some record-breaking numbers here, and I wanted to point out. So the median sales price is up 17.3%, which translates to 1,150,000, and the price per square foot is up with 28.1%, um, which the median price per square foot is 1645. And then we have the average price, which is up 12% to 1,950,000. Uh, Again, this is exact same information posted um, everywhere. A lot of people are optimistic, thinking, okay, this trend will continue. We had great 2015, and 2016 will be even greater. I want to point out something. The Wall Street Journal has all that data exposed, but they also throw in a little bit more light as to why we might be having um, those numbers, those record numbers. And this comes, of course, from the brokers community, who are quick to note that the records reflected higher prices and luxury new condominium developments based on sales contracts that were negotiated many months or even several years ago. Um, Again, the culprit for the record-breaking prices to an extent is and it, are the new developments. We have had a lot of them within the last couple of years, 2014, 2015. We've been swamped with new developments. Um, and don't forget that when you purchase in a new development, let's say um, you buy based on the blueprints, the building is not building yet, the developer doesn't have the permits, occupancy, whatever. Um, when you put in the down payment to closing, it can take anywhere between 12 to 16 to 18 months, depending on the project, depending on the building. So this might be the reason to account as to why we have those high record-breaking prices. Basically, deals that have been in the works for the last 12, 14, 16 months, they're just now closing. And this statistical data reflects with the rest of the numbers, and this is why we have that record-breaking median and average price. So that was one of the things that I wanted to point out. The other thing I want us to talk about is market saturation. I happen to speak with a couple of people um, that established the opinion. Okay, when we look at the real estate market, there are different segments, and especially here in New York City, it's very well defined. The reason why is because you have a segment of properties that fall within the price range of anywhere between 500,000 up to a million point two, or $2 million. So now, if we assess all that availability, it will probably take us anywhere between 4 to 6 months to move those properties, to sell those properties, which this is very healthy. It tells you a lot about those properties that are priced within 500,000 to $2 million. Um, there is demand, and there's somewhat of a lack of supply. But now when we look into the trophy properties, the very luxury above $10 million apartments, or above $5 million apartments. Now, we look at the numbers and we actually saw that it can take anywhere between 27 to up to 40 months before the number of those properties moved. So is that scary? Maybe. Is that unhealthy for the market? Maybe. This is just the that we have. I hope you enjoyed that. I'll be back with you shortly. Thank you very much. If you have any questions, if you want to send me an email, info@highriseny.com.